Hey everyone, it's OctoDylan. So I'm going to be doing some Tricolor games. Alright, let's see how this goes for Team Friday. Alright, so our main job here is just to defend and things like that. So if we can defend against the purple team and the teal team for now, then we should be good. I gotta admit, I'm quite surprised that we're up against our own here, but it's alright. Now, something else just to point out, in the matches with when you verse against your own people, it actually doesn't count, but I suppose it's still good practice, and, you know, obviously you still get XP for winning and things like that, so that's still good, but in terms of just, like, the outright Splatfest points, it doesn't really, like, give you any credits there towards your Splatfest team. Alright, so looking at the opponent's team, it is, well, let's look at the teal team first. Looking at their team, it is the Splattershot Junior, the Splattershot Nova, the Tetradulies, and the Dynamo Roller. So I feel like we're doing a pretty just okay job of taking care of the Ultra Signal, I feel like. But if we could just keep this up a little more, then we should be okay. There we go. I gotta admit, it's really easy, honestly, just to get the person in the middle for the Ultra Signal. Alright, come on. I just died. Can we protect that? Can we protect the Ultra Signal? Or are we just gonna let it? Okay, we apparently just let them have it. It's okay. We're still holding it, so if we could just hold this together, then we should be okay, but we'll see. If we can just kind of like ink the ground at this point, then we should be okay. But the thing is, because here's the thing, what happens once the other team gets the Ultra Signal, if you're defending, like in my case here with my team, is that it kind of puts down like a big sprinkler like there that you see up there. And it can allow the other team to ink more, which obviously can be a problem because this is turf war. So be careful, and if you're defending, try not to let the opposing teams get the Ultra Signal because it can be a little bit of an issue if that happens. Because at the point you're just like struggling to keep up with all the paint that's just constantly being thrown down from these big sprinklers from the other teams. Alright, I think we won this, but let's see. Alright, we did. So just like touching upon like Saturday really quick, is that like recently in a post from Nintendo's Twitter account, they actually went into the enemies of Saturday, like those bone fish type enemies. And Nintendo also mentioned in that post like that you can actually use those enemies' bones in order to like to do something with them. Like maybe it's like it's how you can like get rewards, maybe it's like a type of currency, or maybe it's like something used to craft something. Like I don't know, but I've never really heard of like where you can apparently like take the enemy's bones or some type of remains of the enemy and use it for some reason. Like that's definitely something new. Like that's certainly never happened in either Splatoon 1 or 2, so I don't know. Like I don't really get that. So I wonder what on earth you're gonna be able to use those bones for. If I had to take a guess, it's probably for like some type of currency, you know? That's what I'd say it's for. Well, actually I'm gonna make two guesses. I'm gonna say it's either A, for some type of currency to get rewards, or B, also just got the Ultra Signal, which is great, or B, it's used to like craft something that can help you. Like that's my opinion on if I had to take a guess as to like what those bones from those enemies would be used for. Now I do believe the official name for these like fish bone type enemies are called gelatins. Yeah, gelatins. I'm gonna have a picture of them up on screen, but yeah, that was something I thought I'd mention because I'd never seen something like that happen in Splatoon before. But that's definitely a new type of mechanic, and it's going to be interesting to see what that's like and what it's used for. Either way, we are like 4-5 days from Saturday, and I am beyond excited. It is super fun. Like, just to get to see the return of Agent 8 is going to be super fun, and something else is, if I had to take a guess, I'm going to say that the villain of Saturday has got to be Commander Tartar, I feel like. Just because, like, he was Agent 8's original adversary back in Splatoon 2, so that is what would happen if I had to take a guess for the villain, but I would love to know if you all are excited for Saturday in the comments below. So, something else that my previous video, my ranked Grind S Part 3 video. And actually, in most of that video, I actually talked about side order. So, and I went over like a brief history as of to like who Agent 8 is and, you know, what her character's all about and things like that, because Agent 8 is not Dylan. So it's going to be interesting to get to play as a different agent. Although I do know who, you know, what she's like from Splatoon 2. But if you want to know her story and things like that before I go into side order, I would recommend checking out that video. And I even go into more detail about like who I think the villain is and why would it be, why do I think it would be Tartar versus like the others and things like that. So if you are interested in hearing like the history about Agent 8 and just who her character is before I hop into side order, then I would recommend you check out that video. Alright, we're doing a pretty good job. If we could keep this up, then maybe we'll win, but we'll see. Alright, I'm in the next game. Let's see how this goes. So it looks like we're on the attacking team. Let's see if we can do this. This is definitely going to be a little bit hard because I do feel like this stage is definitely a little bit worse if you're on the attacking team, especially because like the Ultra Signal and things like that. So just talking about side order really quick, I am very excited. It should be out in like a few days, so I cannot wait for that. I think it's like Wednesday for me, like Wednesday at 7 p.m. So either way, I cannot wait for side order. It's going to be super fun to get to see that. And something else is that... Oh, wait, can I get the Ultra Signal? Oh, I can! Good. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, if we just keep this up, then I might be able to win this. Anyway, back to side order. So, something else just along that topic is that supposedly Nintendo said there's going to be a lot of replayability for side order, just allowing you to be able to replay it over and over and over. So, I gotta admit, I wonder like what type of benefits you can get from doing it over and over and over. Probably just like certain rewards, if I had to take a guess. Because I do hear it's more like roguelike. And something else that's also very interesting is that it's actually much more difficult because if like there's 30 floors in the Spire border. There's 30. We know that. So if there's like 30 floors, let's say you're like literally on the last floor at the final boss. Well, here's what happens. If you lose, you need to restart all the way over again, room number 1 in the Spire border, which is crazy. So literally, if you lose at the very last level, you got to restart all over again. Although you do get a currency for all like the skill tree color chip type things that you got along the way, but it's going to be much harder than Octo Expansion in my opinion, just because of that fact. Like, if you lose once, then you got to restart all over again, which is crazy. Anyway, so I cannot wait to see like what type of difficulty that's going to be like. It's definitely like a new type of difficulty for Splatoon. I think we did it. Yep, we did. Alright, great job to my teammate. That was a good game. Hey everyone, it's OctoDylan. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.